Good morning, everybody. Eric here from EFBM, and you're on the shaky cam because it's sitting on the steering wheel. Excuse me. So yesterday, talked about thankfulness, attitude of gratitude. I threw out a casting call yesterday evening, so if you missed that, go out and find that. Maybe you could be someone who I can either help or you can help me out. But today, I feel, if this is center, I feel one step off center. Bill Engvall talks about being 15 degrees off cool. I'm feeling 15 degrees out of sync with myself. You know what? Not dogging or dissing the time I got to spend with my bride this morning. We got to sleep in a little bit. And I'm not knocking that in the slightest. That was good for my heart. That was good for me and my well-being. And plus, it's my bride. I want to cuddle with her. Forget everything else. So, I didn't get all my stuff done last night as far as getting ready for today, and so I had to run around and do that, and so I feel a little off. But I still got into the gym. I did a mile on the treadmill, and because I knew I couldn't do a very long run today, I couldn't do. Oh, excuse me. That long of a workout because I had some errands to run this morning too. So I raised up the incline and I ran at 5 degree for a little while, and then I bumped it up to 10, 10 incline, and ran uphill for a little while. But you know what I liked? I liked feeling the stride. I liked being able to run and my shins not hurt. That was awesome. And even though I'm a little off center today, which there are those in my life that argue I'm off center every day, but even though I was still a little off today, I still got a run in. I was able to lift some weights. I was able to do a couple pull-ups, and I shouldn't have. And I know Elizabeth is just shaking her head and yelling at the screen, "No, you shouldn't have. You know better." And I did know better. But for me, I was needing that accomplishment this morning. And sometimes you need to do something for yourself. So, yawn. This morning, I'm kind of rambling. It's that whole being a little off. But that can happen. Sometimes you don't necessarily have it all together. Sometimes you are making a left when you know you need to be making a right. Sometimes you're going straight when you need to be backing up. And that can happen. Here's what you got to do. You still have to proceed on with what you know you need to do. I know I needed to work out. Whether it was a short workout or a full-blown workout, I still needed to get there. I still needed to have that consistency in my life. I still needed that routine, basically. But I got in there and I did, I worked on the bench press and I did the reverse grip bench press and I did my run and I did some pull-ups. And so I still feel good. I, got my heart going, got the blood flowing. Got to talk to people who are important to me. And so what can happen is, even if you're not feeling it, you still got to do it. You need to stick with it. If you've given your word even to yourself, if you've given your word that you're going to work out 6 days a week, do it. If you've given your word that you're going to be consistent in your behavior of something, you need to do it. Don't make yourself out to be a liar. Just don't. It's not worth it. I have this thing I kind of live by. It's the best way to ruin a good story is to get the other side. We present one side of ourselves to people, and then we keep another side all to ourselves. The side we present to people is what we want them to think about us. If I'm a good person, I just need to be myself. I need to be a good person. I don't need to try and be someone I'm not. But who we are behind closed doors, who we are in our head, is sometimes is this really negative, excuse-filled, weakness-driven person. You know, we can be driven by our weaknesses and our excuses. It's what keeps us sedentary. It's what keeps us eating crap on a daily, regular basis. It's what keeps us from growing and stretching to do what we need and should be doing. So I want to challenge you today to move past what you're showing people, and kind of do the best way to ruin a good story is get the other side. Somewhere in the middle is who you really are. You know, I want you to acknowledge your weaknesses, but don't give them any credibility. I want you to acknowledge when you want to just give up, but push through. If you show yourself to be a strong person, you need to be that strong person. If you show yourself to be a kind person, you need to be a kind person. Don't just portray it on TV, do it in real life. So I want you to try and find your middle today, even if, you know, because really we all live a little off skew. So I want you to try and live in the center today. I want you to blend what's in your head and what's in your life to be who you really are. So, you know, around here at work, hey, Eric, you want some pizza? Yes, I do, but I'm not going to have any. Hey, Eric, you want this cookie? Yeah, I really do, but I'm not going to have it. Because you know what? It's easier to not eat 300 calories than it is to work it off. So it's easier to live by your excuses and your weaknesses, but that will never get you to a place you want to be. So you guys, start digging to that place you want to be. And I hope you have a great day, a great workout, because I'm banking on the fact that you're going to do it. And just remember, we are ordinary people trying to live extraordinary lives. So we'll see you guys next time, and I may post something later today if I remember to sync my phone and free up some space. So we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.